Princess Kate is getting back to work after announcing the end of her cancer treatment.
Princess Kate is getting back to work after announcing the end of her cancer treatment. After months of silence, the Princess of Wales has finally confirmed what so many quietly feared but couldn't be sure of. Her sudden disappearance from the public eye fueled endless rumors that something serious was going on. Now, Catherine is stepping forward to clear the air and reveal the truth behind her absence. The challenges she faced over the past year have been tougher than anyone imagined, but her strength never wavered. Curious to find out what she's been bravely battling and how it ties into what people have suspected all along. Join us as we dive into her inspiring journey. The princess's speech, along with the truly bonkers suggestions that she was dead, in a coma, or that the Wales's marriage was on the rocks, fueled speculation. Many suspected that Kate's months-long recovery from a planned surgery indicated something more serious, like cancer treatments, which turns out to be the case. Even so, it seems like a huge mistake. Everyone, including members of the royal family, is entitled to privacy. But Catherine is the future Queen of England, and the media has been flaring up with all manner of speculation and criticism for weeks. Those who control the royal communications apparatus are to blame for that mess and, frankly, for the entire "where's Kate" situation. The public was inevitably going to question her prolonged absence and the very vague explanations for it. Why not just let people know the truth? Most people have been touched by cancer in some way, whether through their own battle, that of a family member, or a friend. Some people pointed this out. According to a Kensington Palace spokesman, the Princess of Wales keeps being briefed while she continues to battle cancer privately. She is also not expected to return to work until her medical team gives the authorization to do so. However, when rumors about her absence began to swell earlier this year, the princess had to break her silence and put an end to the speculation with a heartfelt video message. She shared, "The surgery was successful, I am making good progress, but as anyone going through chemotherapy will know, there are good days and bad days." Kate began her chemotherapy treatments in February, which she has now completed. While she's hopeful, she acknowledged that her treatment is still ongoing and will continue for a few more months. She also mentioned how she envisions the next 6 months, hinting at a return to public life, though for now, it will be on a lighter schedule as she navigates this difficult time. It's clear that her focus remains on both recovery and her royal duties, striking a balance between the two. The Princess of Wales is taking her time with her recovery, and understandably so. Her next public appearance will happen only when she feels ready, with guidance from her doctors and the careful planning of Kensington Palace. It might be a while before we see her back in the public eye. Despite the challenges, Kate has public support. Princess Catherine remains incredibly positive and uplifting, openly discussing her cancer journey with refreshing honesty. She has admitted that the experience has been complex, unpredictable, and even scary. For many people in similar situations, this level of honesty is deeply appreciated. Her vulnerability makes her even more relatable, showing that even a royal faces the same fears and uncertainties as anyone else. As she moves forward into this new chapter, the world watches with admiration and support. After the news of Princess Kate's diagnosis broke, social media was flooded with messages of encouragement and solidarity. Many offered prayers for her speedy recovery, calling her the shining light of the royal family. Some also defended her role in the monarchy against critics who have long called for its end. Additionally, there was frustration directed at the press, with fans criticizing journalists for referring to her as Kate instead of Princess Catherine. Amidst this outpouring of love, countless individuals shared their own health battle stories, drawing inspiration from Kate's strength and openness. Within the royal circle, other public figures have faced serious health challenges as well. King Charles III, who was recently diagnosed with cancer, publicly expressed how proud he was of Catherine's bravery in speaking so openly about her journey. The King and Queen Camilla also sent their love and support to the entire family. Prince Harry and Meghan released a statement in response to Kate's diagnosis, saying, "We wish health and healing for Kate and the family and hope they can do so privately and in peace." Members of the public have also poured in heartfelt messages of sympathy and support. Carl from Yorkshire, who was diagnosed with cancer 2 years ago, shared his experience, revealing that telling his 3 adult children was one of the hardest things he had ever done. While he has not yet told his 6-year-old daughter since he does not look ill, he acknowledged the immense pressure of Catherine's public role. He added that he does not envy Kate, who does not have the luxury of privacy like he does. Rod, the late chairman of trustees at the Rose Hospice in Bromsgrove, emphasized how Kate's openness will have a profoundly positive impact on cancer care and those affected by it. He believes her words will bring comfort to many families facing similar battles. Valerie, a visitor from Southport, expressed hope that Catherine's honesty would finally put an end to the endless speculation surrounding her. Catherine's candidness has not only sparked sympathy but also important conversations about cancer, family, and privacy. After weeks of intense speculation about the nature of her planned abdominal surgery and her months-long absence from the public eye, the Princess of Wales announced on Friday that she is in the early stages of treatment for cancer, which was discovered during post-operative tests. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family, she said. Appearing in a video with her husband, Prince William, and their children, Prince George, 11, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, 6, the footage was filmed by Woolwar last month in Norfolk, which is where the family's country home, Anmer Hall, is located. In a video filmed Wednesday at Windsor, Kate said, "As you can imagine, this has taken time. It has taken me time to recover from major surgery in order to start my treatment." The nature of the cancer was not disclosed, but Kate began chemotherapy in late February and says she is well and feeling stronger every day. "For everyone facing this disease in whatever form, please do not lose faith or hope," she said. "You are not alone." However, she added that her family does need some time, space, and privacy. Cancer doesn't just affect the patient, it touches the entire family, and often it's the caregivers who feel the weight of that responsibility the most. Supporting a loved one through such a difficult journey means not only being there during the hard moments but also recognizing when more help is needed, whether that's from a counselor or therapist. This is a role that can take an emotional, social, and financial toll on anyone. Catherine and William have demonstrated incredible strength through this time. As Kensington Palace shared, they have been extremely moved by the outpouring of global support, but they have also asked for the privacy they need to heal as a family. And as much as the world watches, their bond only seems to grow stronger. Now, you might be wondering what the princess's life was like before all of this. Well, come along as we take a step back in time. Catherine Elizabeth Middleton was born on the 9th of January 1982 at the Royal Berkshire Hospital into an upper-middle-class family with some pretty interesting ties to British nobility. Her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, née Goldsmith, both worked at British Airways. He was a flight dispatcher, and she was a flight attendant. Catherine was baptized at St Andrew's Church in June 1982, and she has two younger siblings, Philippa, Pippa, and James. On her dad's side, the family had some financial support from trust funds, and her great-grandparents, Nell and Olive Middleton, even hosted members of the British royal family back in the day. On her mother's side, the family came from more modest beginnings, with coal miners in their background, showing just how diverse her roots are. In May 1984, the Middletons made a big move to Amman, Jordan, where Catherine attended an English-language nursery school. But by September 1986, they were back in Berkshire, and Catherine started at St Andrew's School, a private school near Pangbourne. She eventually began boarding part-time. Her mother, Carol, started Party Pieces in 1987, a company selling party supplies that would later become hugely successful. In 1995, the family moved to Bucklebury, and Catherine attended Down House for a bit before becoming a boarder at Marlborough College in Wiltshire. She really shined in sports there, even becoming captain of the girls' field hockey team. Around this time, she earned a Gold Duke of Edinburgh award and also had surgery on the left side of her head to remove a lump. She then took a gap year after getting an offer from the Catherine Middleton studied at the University of Edinburgh and the British Institute of Florence in Italy before heading to Chile for a Raleigh International program. She even spent time as a deckhand at the port of Southampton before enrolling at the University of St Andrews in Scotland in 2001. Initially studying psychology, she later switched to art history. While at university, she worked part-time as a waitress and joined the Lumsden Club, participating in fundraisers and community projects. By 2005, she graduated with an MA in history with honors. After years of living a relatively normal life, at least as normal as it could be for someone with royal ties, things took an interesting turn when she met Prince William. This was the beginning of a love story that captivated the world. Catherine met William in 2001 while they were both students living at St. Salvatore's Hall at St. Andrews. Rumor has it that William really noticed her during a charity fashion show in 2002, where she confidently walked the runway in a sheer lace dress. By 2003, they started dating, and during their second year, they shared a flat with two other friends at Balnor House on the Strathclyde estate. Though they briefly split in 2004, they rekindled their romance, keeping the public guessing. After graduating, Catherine found herself in the media spotlight as her relationship with William became a subject of fascination. In 2006, she worked part-time as an accessories buyer for Jigsaw while also helping with her family's business, managing their website and catalogue. That December, she attended William's passing out parade at the Royal Military Academy, making headlines. However, in April 2007, the couple broke up again, sending shockwaves through royal watchers. Yet, by May 2008, rumors of reconciliation swirled when Catherine attended the wedding of William's cousin, Peter Phillips, in his place, marking her first introduction to Queen Elizabeth II. By the summer, she stood by William's side at the Order of the Garter procession at Windsor Castle, where he was made a royal knight. Even while William was on military duty in the Caribbean, Catherine remained close to his circle, attending weddings and public events. By June 2010, the couple moved into a cottage on the Bodorgan estate in Anglesey, Wales, as William began his RAF search and rescue training. Catherine continued to share an apartment in Chelsea with her sister Pippa, staying close to her roots while preparing for her royal future. The couple married on April 29, 2011, at Westminster Abbey, and Catherine became Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cambridge. Initially, some viewed her as merely the wife of the Prince of Wales, but over time, she carved out her own path. Unlike Camilla Parker Bowles, who avoided the title of Princess of Wales due to Diana's enduring legacy, Catherine embraced it. Between meeting William in 2001 and their engagement in 2010, she endured public scrutiny, even being nicknamed Waity Katie for her long wait to the altar. However, by the time their engagement was announced, she had already begun her work in the areas of children and mental health. Now, as a mother of three, her life in the public eye remains a subject of great interest. Recently, her absence from public duties led to speculation, but following her surgery in January, her openness about her diagnosis has resonated worldwide. A palace spokesperson confirmed that both Catherine and William have been deeply moved by the outpouring of support. While she is not fully returning to royal duties yet, she is gradually easing back with a light schedule for the remainder of 2024. She continues to work from home on early childhood education initiatives and is expected to make a public appearance for Remembrance Day in November. She is also planning her annual Christmas Carol concert at Westminster Abbey in December. Her priority remains staying cancer-free, and while she is taking her recovery one step at a time, she looks forward to returning to public life when the moment is right. In a heartfelt message, she expressed gratitude for the support she and William have received, stating that they have drawn great strength from the kindness of others. She also shared words of encouragement for those facing similar battles, emphasizing that light can emerge from darkness. As Catherine prepares for her highly anticipated return at Trooping the Colour, she steps back into the spotlight with grace and resilience, ready to embrace her future while acknowledging the challenges she continues to face.